afternoon, Gary Tidrow here with Verity Mortgage. Today I wanted to take just a little bit of time to talk with you about purchasing a home in 2020. Here we are at the end of 2019, Christmas just right around the corner. And before long, it's going to be New Year's and into January, and people are going to start thinking about buying a house next year, next spring. So instead of waiting till then to begin to worry about it and think about it and make those plans and preparations, I thought it might be a good idea today to just start and take a brief look at three things that are really important to getting into the right home in 2020. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is reviewing your income and your spending. So as you know, when we apply for a loan app, we're going to be looking at your debt to income ratio. We're going to be looking at your income, how much you're spending each month, and starting now, living on a budget, getting a budget in place is going to help you know how much you can afford next year. Obviously, from lending guidelines, typically buying a house, 25% of your total gross income is about where you want to be as far as a house payment. And obviously different programs allow for different types of guidelines. So, I get phone calls all the time. How much house can I buy? And really the answer to that is, I don't know. I don't know what your budget is. I don't know, are you in travel teams? You need a lot of extra cash to take the kids to all the ball games and travel across country. What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What are some things that you like to do that you need to plan and prepare for? And so knowing your budget, reviewing that, knowing what you're spending and how much money you have allotted toward a house payment is going to be a big help for me. And if you tell me you can afford $1,000 a month, and as long as that works in your debt to income ratio, then likely it'll work. But you are the best source of knowledge when it comes to knowing how much you can afford. So to get it on the front side of that, get a budget, look at your income, look at your expenses, know exactly what you can afford to buy. And we're here to help with that, give you some guidance, some tips, and so forth. Second thing is to start looking about the source of your down payment. Now, there are some loans out there that don't require a down payment, such as a veteran. If you're a veteran, you don't need a down payment. There's some USDA loans, and we even have some what we call down payment assistance loans. But for the majority of loans out there, you're going to need some type of down payment. Is that something you're going to have to save for yourself and squirrel away, or can you get a gift from a loved one or from a relative? Let's have that conversation now early on so that you're in the best position to buy come February, come March of next year. And then certainly, just for today, there's a lot of other components, but just for top three today, we want to start looking at your credit report now as opposed to February, March, April, when you might be ready to buy. So, quite often we'll pull somebody's credit report, and there may be a judgment on there from a old lease, old apartment complex, or maybe medical related that the borrower didn't even know was on there. So it's a great idea to, sooner than later, go ahead and let a lender take a look at your credit, go ahead and pull it, see what your scores are, see if there's some things we can tweak to maybe get that credit score up to the next level. Are there some debts that we can pay down? Whatever it might be, but we can start to fine tune that credit report so that you are in the best position to buy in 2020. So review your income, your expenses. Let's talk about the down payment, and then let's work on fine tuning the credit. If you do those three things, if you concentrate on those three things, then you'll be in the best possible position you can come spring of next year to purchase a home. As always, we're here to help. Give us a call, shoot us an email. We're glad to answer any questions for you, and we'd love to be the ones to assist you come spring of 2020. Thank you. Have a great day.